Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. I hope you are doing well, because I have some very sad, unfortunate news that we're going to go over here. A new tweet from Mr. Scott Muscudi, Kid Cudi. He has announced, hey, so I know some of you have heard about the song that I have with Pusha T. I did this song a year ago when I was still cool with Kanye. I am not cool with that man. He is not my friend, and I only cleared the song for Pusha because that's my guy. This is the last song you will hear me on with Kanye. Scott. No, we're never getting Kids See Ghost 2. But as much as that does kill me inside, I think this is fine, and I think this is the best move for Kid Cudi at this point. I think a lot of people are having like some memory issues right now. Like if we can recall back to the Pete Davidson drama and how Kanye publicly made Kid Cudi out to be his enemy, not for, going against him publicly, not for calling him out, just merely not participating in the harassment campaign against Pete Davidson. And look, I'm not saying that I personally was worried for Pete's safety or Kanye's, he's just off the rails. He's going too crazy with it, with the Pete Davidson thing. I mean, look, I think Kid Cudi had very valid reason not to involve himself in that at all, just merely for the fact that it was cringe, was baby behavior. And I think Kid Cudi is trying to do his best to behave on social media and just be like a chill, cool, likable guy who just kind of makes music that he likes. Let the man live. Let the man just kind of be on his own calm, chill path. Is there not enough trauma in his back catalog for him to go over again and again and again and again? You want to bring up more? Look, I think he rightly came on here and said what he needed to say because there may be some presumptions, given that it's a new track and Kanye's on it and Cudi's on it. Oh, hey, look, they had a weird falling out, but now they're on a song together, so that must mean they're getting along. And he didn't want people to take away the wrong idea. So he nipped it in the bud. Because, if he didn't put out this tweet, there'd be all sorts of responses like, oh, I thought you weren't cool with Kanye anymore. Or, oh, okay, it's good that you guys are back together. Or, do you hate Skeet now? And not to get all psychological with it, but man, are some of the responses to this thing just concerning and sad and cringe. Ye made you who you are, helped you get to where you are. This album isn't about you at all. It's about Push. Not you. You did you. Why did you? What? No longer a fan of you for this. Where would you be in life if Kanye never gave you the chance in that record store all those years ago? How quickly they forget. You've literally forgotten how freaking cringe all that Skeet stuff was and how it was Kanye who threw Kid Cudi under the bus first for not following suit with that ridiculousness. Kid Cudi didn't do anything to deserve the treatment that he got from Kanye, and it's actually really disgusting, vile, and toxic that there are people here who legitimately think that because somebody helps you one time, or they help you in your career, or they give you a leg up in some way, you are now that person's disciple, and you need to follow everything that person does. You need to do everything that person says, no matter how awful or toxic or stupid it is. If you ever run across a person who actually looks at this relationship dynamic like this, or any relationship dynamic like this, run, stay away from them. They're probably an awful person who will either get themselves in trouble, being willing to do whatever some idiot tells them to do because they feel like they owe them something, or if you're really unfortunate, they may feel like you owe them something and they'll ride your ass until they get it from you. Frankly, I think Kid Cudi is making the right move here and being his own man, being his own big ass fucking adult, and making his own choices and doing him and doing what makes him happy and doing what he thinks makes sense for himself, even if it means a couple of people who were his friends, but not really, because you wouldn't cut off a friend for what Kanye cut Cudi off for. That's a tongue twister. For what Kanye cut Kid Cudi off for. I also do want to note, this is not the first time that Ye and Cudi have been beefing or have been at odds with one another. There was that time back in the day where Cudi was calling out people who used writers, with Kanye being one of them, but of course after that they were able to patch things up, collaborate more, make more music, and who knows? I mean, while everything right now is very up in the air and very heated, anything with time and with acknowledgement of responsibility is possible, and maybe they will patch things up later down the road and we'll get more music, or at least see the friendship reform. I feel in my heart that Kanye and Cudi, in an ideal situation, in a perfect world, had another great Kid See Ghost record in them, had more great features and crossovers in both of them. And, I can only hope past this point that this choice for Cudi ends up being a positive one for him personally and artistically. And those are my thoughts on that. You are welcome to drop yours in the comments. If you want to jump down there and say, yay to goat no cap, or, friendship to goat no cap, go ahead. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Kid Cudi, forever.